Hello, 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 Jane. How are you? Hello, everybody. Sorry I had to be at 4 o'clock today. Right, I'll put my phone down. Oh, so many messages going at the moment. Hello, Claire. Oh, I've left my ring. I've just moisturised my hands and left my ring in the other room. Never mind. Princess says hello, Claire. Hello, Angela. Hello, Claudia. Hello. How is everybody? How is everybody this afternoon? I'm pretty shattered myself, but that's all right. Right. Look, lots and lots and lots of you. Kathy, good afternoon, Mr. Ray of Sunshine. You must be shattered. I am, but I'm happy shattered. It's fine. Jan says good afternoon. Audrey says hello. Hannah says hello. Afternoon, all. Let me just get my hanky out. I've just got a little bit of this. Oh, Jan says afternoon. Another Jan. Oh, 3 Jans in a row. Afternoon, John. Everyone says Carol. Oh, 2 Carols in a row. Kate says afternoon. Another Carol says hello. Kat says hello, John. Great to see your happy face. Julie says hello. Linda says afternoon, John. Nearly forgot. Been decorated plywood butterflies for an art installation in Easy World. Oh, I might see that when I go up to do pavers next. Paula says hello. Ghislaine says hello. Got it right. Shanaz says hello. Joan says hello. Great show this morning, says Eileen. I tell you, it felt like it went on forever this morning. Sandra says afternoon from Aberdeen. It's a bit chilly there. It's freezing here. I've just put my heating on. Kathy says wonderful week watching you on TV. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Graham, I'm sorry I couldn't answer your question this morning. It just gets it's quite intense with everything that's going on. I can't always answer all the questions. Sharon says good afternoon. Cheryl's afternoon. Busy day, busy week. Hello from York, says Pat. Julie says good afternoon. Margaret says good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Colleen. Hello, John Nevon from a cloudy Crick. Where's Crick? I know where that is. In Yorkshire, Crick. Karen from Wigan's in, everyone. Afternoon. Jan says hello, gorgeous. Jan, oh yes, it's end of the week, isn't it? She's at work, just sneaking in. Nicola says watching from Morrison's car park. Oh, that's glamorous. Doreen says hello from Bradford. Caroline, hello, John Nevron from a Wet Wolves. That Wolverhampton. Hello from Wiltshire, says Christine. Christine's obviously posh. Hello, John, says Diana. Crikey. So, have you all watched it? Hello, Nicola. Hello. Oh, hello, Nicola. You're new, aren't you, Nicola? Good afternoon, says June. It's busting out all over. Juanita is in. Linda says hello. Princess, cold here. I think it's cold everywhere. It's freezing cold here. Afternoon, John. What a star you are, doing a chat in the midst of a very busy week. I think I speak for everyone when I say, sorry, I've got more water here ready. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. Hello, Julie. Karen from Wigan's had her first jab. So far, so good. I didn't. Well, if you're going to have them, it takes between 6 and 9 hours to have any side effects, just so you know. Take lots of paracetamols. That's what I did. That's what I was told to do. Gerardine, I was just watching your show this morning with the Dungarees. I've been in work the last 2 days myself. Oh, Gerardine, all lots of kisses. Hi, everyone says Anne. Graham says, okay, John. I cannot. Oh, yeah. The fans page is brilliant, Graham. I can't always answer, that's all. Afternoon, John. Chilly in Norwich, says Ian. Wendy says good afternoon. Colin. Oh, Crick is in Northamptonshire, not Yorkshire. Maybe, is it near, I nearly bought a house in Northamptonshire. It was between Kettering, Northampton and somewhere else. It was a village where they used to make shoes. Anyway. Neve says good afternoon, John and everyone. Annie O says sunny in County Down. Susan's watching whilst waiting for a bus. Isn't it amazing what you can do now? Patricia says good afternoon, John, from Trisha, away for my birthday in Devon. I thought you were away, just having a glass of wine. Excuse me, 4 o'clock, that's right. Crick's in Northamptonshire, but nearer to Rugby than Northampton. Oh, okay. I think, what was my village called that I was going to buy? I was going to buy a converted shoe factory, and I want to say, not Warminster. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just take a break from decluttering the house to look at a newly hatched peregrine chicks on the Norwich Cathedral spire. Oh, I say. Princess said, I forgot it was last night. I was watching the new drama. Caught up with it now. I've only just watched it, Princess. Well, I was sitting there at 8 o'clock last night with my pad ready, and I suddenly realised it didn't come on till 9. Pauline says, hello, John. Good to see you on a very cold day in Wiltshire. Hope you're not overtired. No, I'm good at the moment. Thank you. Brenda's in. Hello, everyone. Fab morning on Sewing Street. Lovely guests and demo, wasn't it, Sue? Cold but bright on the Wirral, says Anne-Marie. Fiona says, afternoon, John. Watching and listening whilst at my machine, making a few Best Dudley pods as presents. It's a bit dull today in Paynton. Oh, yeah, but you got the seaside, haven't you, in Paynton? Haven't you got Butlins in Paynton as well? Ghislaine. I haven't watched it yet. Never mind. Oh, Ghislaine, we'll give away everything. As long as you don't mind. Claire says, hello from a cold Norwich, north wind chill. I forgot Sewing Bee was on last night, caught up this morning with the house to myself. Anne says, we appreciate you fitting us in. You must be meeting yourself coming backwards. I will be eventually. I've done 3 days now, haven't I? I've only done 3 days. Laurie says, hello, lovely to see you again. Thank you, Laurie. Anne, afternoon from a dull Rubery. Jacqueline says, good afternoon. Zoom session just cancelled, so I can join in today. Oh, fantastic. Jackie says, good afternoon, John and all. Loving the John Scott week on Sewing Street. Thank you. Wendy says, Barton. Is that you thinking the name of where I'm... No, it wasn't Barton. I wonder where it was. I have to think now. I'm going to have a look. Let me look at map of Kettering. Northamptonshire. Oh, here we go. Wasn't Market Harbour. It wasn't Kettering. Oh. Oh, there's too many villages to look up now. Never mind. I didn't buy it anyway. I didn't feel right. I love that blue on you, says Crazy Lorraine. Thank you. The colour of the budget, this Henry Morfight. Roxana says, looking forward to seeing Emma Bradford tomorrow. Yeah, she's doing a quilt that big tomorrow. Christine says, I'm not posh, John. Shanaz says, Northampton is the best. Claire says, it's sunny in Silverstone. Sazzy said, freezing here in West Lancashire. Got the heating on. I've got my heating on. I've just put it on. Kirsty's afternoon. I'm in Wellingborough in Northampton. You might be thinking of Wollaston. No, it wasn't Wollaston. Pam Minnie-Harney says, sorry it's late, just got in. Nicola says, which Nicola do you mean? If you meant me, I've been watching for ages, but never been brave enough to comment. No, I think we're just, haven't we just become friends, Nicola? I recognise your photo. Kim says, just finished watching Great British Sewing Bee for the second time. Oh, watch it twice. Afternoon, everyone. Stressful day. Our little dog isn't very well. Paid a visit to the vet. Oh, no. We had to have drip to get fluid into him. Oh, no. Claire says, where didn't they make shoes in Northamptonshire? Yeah, exactly. Right. Juanita says, Doc Martin shoes used to be made in Bozat. I'll have to look. Oh, Wargrave. What is there a village called Wargrave? Walgrave. Let me look it up. Hang on. Walgrave. Oh, that's an old. Maybe it's not Walgrave. Oh, it might have been Walgrave. It was a big old shoe factory that had been turned into 3 houses. It was like 5 stories tall. It was lovely. Gina says, are you thinking Earls Barton? No, not Earls Barton. Thank you, though. Afternoon, John. Some good makes last night. Yeah, weren't there? We'll start talking about that now. Hello from Tottenham, near Ships on Stour. That's not far from me, is it, Belinda? Oh, no, I've got Shipston, not Ships on Stour. Not having a good day. Everything I touch is going wrong. I give up. Start again tomorrow. Maria, that's the best thing to do, my love. Afternoon from Sunny Bridge End. That's Karen. Margaret says, good afternoon. Great shows this morning. Although the timing... No, we did... the timing had to be like that, Margaret, because by the time we've done the early bird and everything like that, it beats into their hour, doesn't it? So each one had to go a bit further on. Right. Steffi says, good afternoon. Maureen says, tuned into Sewing Street to drool over the nice fabric, cheer myself up and it worked. Gerardine said, I love last night. Everyone making Sew Girls Baker Boy hats now. That's Sewing Bee. Yeah, they will do. Jacqueline said, in the words of Sir Tom, tomorrow will be a better day. Oh, no. June says, it was glorious yesterday, but now clouded over. The heating's on. Sarah says, hello from West Yorkshire. Christine says, freezing on the Moray coast. Ooh, I bet. Sharon says, afternoon, all just got in from doing a friend's hair. I haven't seen her for 14 months, so just going to have a bite to eat. That sounds Sharon like you haven't eaten for 14 months. Margaret said there was Wargrave on the Thames near Henley. No, this is definitely in Northamptonshire, near Kettering, Margaret. Warmed up here, says Maureen. She's got the aircon on. Maureen's not in this country, though. Emma, Wargrave is in Berkshire. No, there's definitely one. Walgrave. 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 I'm sure that was it. I'd like the winning hat should go into production, says Ian. You can make your own, Ian. My niece has just had her surgery today. Oh, God, I hope she's all right. And it's chucking it down here in Warrington. Shoes were made in Olney. Cousin Susan said, I love the Baker Boy cap. What a great show today. There's so many lovely demos. Exactly. Maureen says, hi. You're a welcome distraction from my minutes. Bernadette says, cold in Darlington. Went swimming earlier, so I wouldn't miss you. Aww. Belinda says, are you thinking of Woodford House? No, I'm sure it's Walgrave. Please somebody tell me there's a Walgrave. Hello from, there's Brian. There's Brian from New Hampshire. Now, Brian and Scooter, I've just bought a new house in San Diego. Oh, no, posh. Walker's Works, the old shoe factory. There you go. Walker's Works, an old shoe factory in the village. That's it, Barbara. The house on the end, on the right-hand side. Let me see if I can find it. What's it called? Walker's Works. How did you find that? Oh, I'll be within a second. I'm intrigued now. There's no pictures of it, are there? Yep, there it is. There it is. I'll just show you very quickly. I'll just turn the camera around. Show I wasn't going mad. There it is. It was the one on the end there. This one with the red car outside it. That's the one it was. It was lovely as well. It was really, really lovely. Oh, let me just turn it back around. Right, okay. Walgraves between Kettering and Northampton. That's the one. That's the one, Kirsty. That's the one. Oh, I don't know if the thing's in the right place now. I've left my, the stand I put my iPad on. I've left it at work. The one on my desk at work. Couldn't watch Shane B, but I've looked up on Facebook page at the photographs. Baker Boy was great, says Maureen. Joan says, I volunteered at a gallery and I'm back tomorrow after 4 months. Having my hair done in the afternoon after 6 months. I'm beyond excited. I'm not surprised, Joan. Andrea, hello, Andrea. Hello from an overcast Wales. Now, Andrea made one of the cushions yesterday on Wendy Orlando's crochet show. Carol says, agree. Great having you on all week. Looking forward to Emma and Sally Ann. Well, tomorrow it's Emma and Jane Greenoff tomorrow. Sally Ann is on Sunday or Saturday. And then I've got Rebecca Harrison on Sunday. Oh, Tumbledown Quilts are watching. Hello, Tumbledown. Pam Minihani, my husband Paul, even watched the sewing with me last night. He must have been bored. Barbara says, good old Google. Yeah, found Walker's Works on Google. That's it. I nearly bought the one on the right-hand side. How funny. Is your rose plant the John Scott rose available to buy? No, I don't think it was. I think it was a special. I'll find out. I think it was just a special one-off they did. Hillary says, afternoon, John and all. Kim says, my husband watched too. He never watches it. Kathy says, my husband started watching Sewing Bee and Sewing Street when Scotty is on. That's me. Right, just found out I'm going to be a nanny. Oh, Lorraine, how lovely. That's nice. That's good news. That's happy news. Tumbledown Quilt saying, hello. Hello. Right, okay, now, what should we talk about first? How did we all think yesterday went? I think they're better sewers this year. Don't you think they're better sewers this year than they have been over past years? I think they are. Oh, I'm just getting comfortable. Oh, Anne says her husband watches Sewing Bee. I know, it's good, isn't it? So, what do we all think? What do we think about the stand of sewing, and what did we think about last night? And did we agree with the person that's going? Yeah, now Adam, he's consistently good. When are you having him on Sewing Street? Don't worry, I've already asked him, but they have to sign a contract. I don't know how long they have to wait. They can't do it now while it's on, but I think they have to wait a certain amount of time. It used to be 2 years, because when Jennifer Taylor did it, it was 2 years. Yeah. Right, just finished work, off to get my hair coloured and cut while it desperately needs doing. Have saved over. Oh, what? Hang on. Jenny says, I've just finished work, off to get my hair coloured and cut. Whilst it needs doing, I've saved well over £1,000. Shame the scarecrow look is no longer in. It's really weird, isn't it? Because I thought when my hair was really long that it would look really nice. And then I saw an advert go out yesterday with me with long hair. Oh, and the pavers. Oh, go to the pavers. If you want to see any shoe films with me on, go to the pavers YouTube channel. I'll share it on my Facebook later. They've just released a couple of the things I did for them last week. I've grown sunflowers on the kitchen windowsill, says Margaret. I agree the sewing is a higher standard. Thank you, Barbara. Claire says, I could listen to Jane Greenoff for hours. I don't even do cross-stitch. No, she's fascinating, isn't she? June said, I went cross-eyed last night watching Sewing Bee and the Man City victory. Oh, June, what are you like? Claire said, better at sewing in general, but rubbish at turn-ups. Yeah, they weren't good at turn-ups. But that was the first one, the turn-ups, wasn't it? They would have been nervous. Marie says, Prin Horn Da. Is that happy late afternoon? Just got in from food shopping. I had to stop off at Waitrose very quickly on the way home. I love Adam. He's so lovely, always smiling. Do you know what he does in real life? He's a cruise director on the cruises. I think I might get him to book me on and I could do my one-man show on the cruise liners. Oh, Princess thinks the right one went last night. Transformation challenge, a waste of perfectly good jackets. It's really funny. Who was I talking to about that yesterday? And she said, oh, wait till you see all the jackets they cut up. Could have gone to charity. Am I being picky? Yes, you're being picky, Ian. I was surprised they struggled with the hats. You see, Karen, you could so easily do it. You could so easily be on it next year. Shirley Morel. Damien frustrates me. He's so confident and then he makes silly mistakes. Shirley, I think you fancy him. I think you fancy him, don't you? I think that's the problem. Marie says, I thought it was mean of Esme to pull the button off the hat. Yeah, good telly though. Did you see Esme cried? Did you see that Esme had a little tear when Fari, or they call her Fari? Yeah, Fari. When she won. Or not even when she won. It was when she actually was talking about her thing. I would have liked Adam to... I think Adam's transformation was the best. Don't you, Cousin Susan? I think his transformation was definitely the best. I didn't like that. I love that girl. I love Serena, but I didn't like that top. Sandra... They all have surges this year. In the early series of the Bee, some of them had never used them, and I'm sure some of them never even heard them. Oh, have they? I didn't notice. I hadn't noticed. We should ask Mark. I'm sure he said they were available to use. Rafe's hat was brilliant, wasn't it? He's got a really... It's because of the job he does. He's got a really, really creative mind, doesn't he? He could be a designer, I think, more than a sewer. Oh, yeah, and good point. Love Raf's cap, says Kim. All worthy winners last night. There were a lot, weren't there, Ian, last night? Pam Mini Harness, I don't think the challenges was as difficult as in the earlier series. Which challenges do you mean, Pam? The first and the second, or all three? Last week, I said I liked the transformation challenge, but it broke my heart when they cut up the jackets. There you go, Diana. Jack said, didn't see why the strange collection of scraps won the challenge. No, I don't either. No. Sue says Damien is a bit of an odd one. Lots of mistakes, then pulls the showstoppers out at the end. Yes, I think he's better than he makes out. But it's that, oh, I can do it. And then he just goes ahead and does it, doesn't he? They are better sewers, but not great at times. No, exactly. Well, we're all like that, aren't we, Princess? Oh, no, Margaret agrees with Ian. Andrea agrees with Ian. I could have cried. Yep, Diana agrees with Ian. I signed up for one of Jane's sewing treats in November. Oh, have you, Anne? I thought they were all fully booked, but how fantastic. Management, says Princess. I love the young girl's dress that she was wearing. Was that the florally one? Yeah. Book me on that cruise, John says. Anne. June says, I love Sewing Bee, but I hate the transformation challenge, June. I say it every week, don't I? Yeah, the right one went. It was sad, wasn't it? Loved the show, but I really don't enjoy the transformation challenge. No, exactly, Mandy. I agree with you completely. It was Lady making the dungarees said about the jackets. Yes, it was. That's Fiona Hesford, Kathy. Fiona Hesford. She's lovely, isn't she? Mad as a hatter, but lovely. I agree. The jackets used the transformation jacket. God, yeah, to use such a waste, says Joan. Gerardine says, Karen from Wigan, please go on it. You can knock a dress out in hours. Easy for you. Caroline says, Andrew's jacket had a great recovery. Thought he would do well in the hat. Seeing he's done them before. Yeah, his hat wasn't very good, was it? Caroline says, hi, lovely John. Do you know the make of the chairs they use on Great British Sewing Bee? Oh, I don't know, Caroline. It'll be some set decorator has done those. Fiona Hosford, that's right. I didn't like Serena's transformation. No, I didn't. I don't know why it won. Adam's transformation was the best. I agree, Julie. Karen, you must enter. You'd be fab, says Claire. Nicola says Fari's showstopper jacket was perfect. It wasn't it? It was lovely. Also, did you notice one model modeled two people's jackets? Do you think a model didn't turn up? The same model modeled Raf's, as did another one. He's the one that had the great big rose tattoo on his neck there. He modelled two jackets, didn't he? I preferred Adam, so did I can't remember their names yet. Oh, come on, Gerardine. But I remember Damien, funny enough. Nicola says the sweetie bribe hidden in the pocket must have worked. I couldn't do it, too much pressure, says Bernadette. Adam's transformation was the best, I agree. Not great at time management. Oh, thank you, Princess. I understand what you mean now. Pattern and fit challenges. I think it was series 2 and 3. They had leather jackets and the kilts were amazing. There you go. The winning garment of the transformation challenge was barely wearable. Of course it wasn't. It was weird, wasn't it? That Oh, Mother's in. Hated the transformation garment. Rag bag. Oh, Kate. Don't mince your words there, love. I think Damien's good at the things he can practice, but not so good at the pattern challenges. There you go. Word of wisdom from Karen in Wigan. Anne said, love Fiona's T-shirts on the models. Who made T-shirts? Fiona, who made T-shirts? Anne, who made T-shirts? Loved Fiona's T-shirts on the model. Oh, you're not talking about Great British Ownby. You're talking about my show today. They were from Marks and Spencer's. They were Marks and Spencer's. Jean says, hello, John. Just got home. I've had Sewing Street streaming live in the shop today. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Janet says, must have been the sweets in the pocket. Exactly. Afternoon, everyone. Carol says, going to attempt to visit a craft room tomorrow, if my hip allows. You take care, Carol. No overdoing it now. So please, Fari finished hers. I was so tearful. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Hello. I didn't know you joined in with her. It's not like you to be tearful. You're quite hard, aren't you? Yes, but it's not just about dresses, says Karen, exactly about him. Right, didn't like Serena's transformation. It didn't make sense to me. No, Nikki, it was something like an art student would make, isn't it? Gerardine says the models didn't look comfortable this week. What does everyone else think? Well, no, they didn't, especially when they're being fitted. They were a bit but then I suppose that was the first time they'd met them, wasn't it? Because the girl, they have the same girl model every week, so they get a relationship with those, but not that. They didn't look comfortable. Eagle-eyed John, I never noticed a model doubling up. Oh, we'll have a look. Oh, I've just joined you. First time in months we've done the school run. Oh, into it. That's nice. Right, Cousin Susan, I meant Adam's transformation was the best. Getting confused with Garment of the Week. No, I thought it was, definitely. No, I think Fari should have won Garment of the Week. I agreed with that one. Sue says you're probably right about Damien. Lynn to it, I thought when the model looked a bit wooden. Well, they all looked a little bit... I'm thinking they might not have been models. I think they might have got friends of friends to come in. Because only a couple of them walked like models, didn't they? The rest didn't. Helen says, hi, John. Hello, Helen. You didn't notice the model doubling up, you see? Lisa says, I'm hard with a soft centre. I know you are. You're gorgeous. Tractors joined us. Didn't think Joe looked well. Now, isn't it funny you said that, Janet? Because I was saying that to Hannah yesterday. I thought he looked better this week than he did the week before, but he still doesn't look very well, does he? And what was he wearing? What was he wearing? What was that T-shirt all about? Models, don't get me started, says Mother. I liked Andrew's jacket as well. I did like Andrew's jacket, and he saved it, didn't he? Joe was very quiet this week. Yes, Sandra. So that one's made me think I thought he might not be very well. I thought some of the models looked very unhappy whilst on the catwalk. Well, maybe they thought they weren't on the smiley catwalk. Because when I used to do shows in shopping malls, and Sheila from Ideal World and from Pavers, she'd always be my model, and we all smile and stuff like that. People who think they're models do this, don't they? And maybe they thought they were doing that. Donna says, hello, love, just got in, lovely to see you. Cousin Susan says, I was pleased for Fari. I thought some of the men's jackets looked too short. Agreed. They were too short, some of them, weren't they? Right, I noticed the double up. There you go, Princess noticed. I thought the models looked spaced out. Oh, says Sassy. I thought most of the utility jackets were too short. They were. Some were too short and some were too wide. Some of them didn't fit. And then one lady, I think it was Catherine, the sleeves were way too short, weren't they? One of the models looked as if he didn't want to be there. Helen, I think that's people being models. I think that's what models do, doesn't it? It looked like copper tin foil. It was awful. Yeah, the T-shirt. Perhaps they were told to be subdued. Yeah, maybe. The top on Joe made him look fat. Oh, don't mince your words, Margaret. But it's true. It's true. They were right grumpy, says Lisa Duffy. They did look grumpy, didn't they? And they last year, oh no, I shouldn't really say this, but last year the models were really good looking, weren't they? There were only a couple of good looking ones this week. That's by the by. T-shirt, it wasn't very flattering. Now, Bernadette, which T-shirt are you talking about? I was surprised that 2 mistakes were fixed so well. They look great. Yes, exactly. They pulled themselves back, didn't they? It was Andrew and Adina, wasn't it? Pulled themselves back. What about the zip on Adina's jacket? It looked nice in the end, though, didn't it? Love Fari's jacket. Hopefully will be a boost to our confidence. Yes, exactly. It must be so annoying if you know you can do it. Joe's top was what my mum would call a barmaid's blouse. No offence to barmaids. Sassy. I don't think any barmaids watch this. June says, to be honest, I didn't think the jackets were great, but it must have been hard working against the clock. Well, there was a lot of work to do with all those pockets and everything, but they really do need to do a bit more time management. Garment of the week was great. Yes, I thought the garment week was best. Yeah. Oh, hang on, Bernadette. Joe's T-shirt. Oh no, Joe's T-shirt didn't fit. I see what you mean. Yeah, Joe's T-shirt didn't fit. We loved how Adina and Andrew managed to pull it back. Ooh, missed that one. After making mistakes with their jacket, just shows you a mistake isn't always a disaster. No, we call it a design feature, don't we? Trust you to be watching the models. Oh, that was Princess. Yeah, answering Princess. I cheered when Fari finished the jacket. Oh, Pam Mini Harney. So, should we go through what they were wearing? Oh, Carol said something was awful. Oh, the T-shirt. Yeah, Joe's T-shirt. I didn't understand at all. He obviously hasn't got a stylist, does he? Otherwise, stylists wouldn't let that go on. So, let's talk about their outfit. Oh, no. Right. The one thing I want to talk about. Love your shirt, John. Great colour on you. Thank you. Look, I'll show you. It's like hemimorphite, like the gemstone hemimorphite, the colour of the Buddha, this. Can I just say, Raff, and a rotary cutter. What was this all about? He was cutting like that with a rotary cutter. What was that all about? There was a jacket and the buttons were far too big on it. Yes, there was, Jean. Joe's top looked like something out of a pantomime, but did think he looked unwell. Yeah, Lisa cheered when Fari's finished her top as well. Right, I could not understand that all the poppers didn't work. I think something was wrong with the poppers, or how they were being put on. Maybe they weren't put them on properly. They're not easy until you got the hang of it. Love Sewing Bee, but I have a problem with Joe. Find he's too childish, says Eileen. Oh, Eileen. Lintuit, Princess says, Lintuit, model's too young, if only she was 20. Oh, Ali Bramwell's watching. Oh, you know what? I've known Ali Bramwell since I was 17, and she's runs some big model agency now. Huge model agency. Right, hang on. Jane says, sorry I'm late, been doing a clinical coding course. Jane, I've got no idea what that means. Anne says, yes, I go cold when they pick up a... Oh, I couldn't believe it when he's doing that with a rotary cutter. I felt sorry for the one who left. When it went wrong, it really went wrong. Oh, yeah. It was Luratu. I mean, it was, I know. Oh, now Donna thinks Joe's too much. My better half can't bear him. Oh, now I didn't mean this to turn into a Joe thing. I was pleased for Fari and she was so emotional. Oh, wasn't she just? I prefer Claudia Winkleman. Yeah. They're not quite the same presenter, are they? Too much innuendo, says Donna. Oh, I keep shouting at the TV. Use quilters clips when they were sewing the peaks on the caps. Mandy says, I don't think the poppers were being hit hard enough, or the fabric was too thick. Sandra felt sorry for Loratu. Shirley, something worries me. I don't think she's well. Her voice... Oh, Esme! Her voice isn't good sometimes. That might be the facts. I don't know if she smokes. I just said that. I know the rotary cutter. You think he was slicing a roast? Yes, Lynn, it was weird, wasn't it? Rotary cutter. Says Anne-Marie. Trying to hammer the poppers in on a cutting mat. The mat will absorb the hammering. They need wood underneath it, don't they? So, shall we talk about Adam's outfits? So his flat cap. Well, I thought it was quite good. His flat cap. It was blue and white, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, blue and blue. Sorry, John. Amy's talking to me now, so I'll get back to the chat later. Oh, that's all, Gerardine. Send her our love. So Adam came third in the hat. Then I really, really liked his transformation. I thought he should have won the transformation, don't you? Rafe's, I keep calling him Rafe. Raf's Baker Boy hat was lovely, wasn't it? Very nice. Oh dear, Heather. Heather doesn't like what Joe was saying either. Such a shame, says Lee Intuit, about... Oh, yeah, about... now, Bernadette likes Joe. Here we go. So let's get the other side now. Fags and gin, I think, ruins the voice, babe. Well, you'd know, Lisa. Mandy Griffin... They can practice at home, so it should have been better. Oh, yeah, the only one they practice on... Yeah, the final one. The final one they can practice at home. Yeah, exactly. Margaret says Esme looks like she might smoke. Rach says Noel Fielding and Matt Lucas could do a guest presenter episode. Why do we need comedians on a sewing show? It needs to be somebody who knows how to sew. I think Noel Fielding could. I know Matt Lucas. I don't like him on the cookery one. Yes, indeed, Adam should really have won the transformation. Can't understand what was chosen. No, I don't know. Yeah, practice before you go. Raf's hat was fabulous. It was, wasn't it, Jean? Now, isn't it funny? Because Adam has got this nautical... I know he works on the cruise liners, but... well said, John. Well, I don't know what I said, but well said. Nautical. He always goes nautical, doesn't he? Even his final jacket, was nautical. Navy anchor, silver buttons. I agreed with Patrick about the silver zip. Oh, Mel and Sue. Yeah, I preferred Mel and Sue as well. Yeah, the silver zip I agreed with. But I did think Adam's jacket was quite nice. Says John, offering his presenting skills. Exactly, I'd be happy to. Are you putting your name forward to present? If they wanted me, Emily. In fact, I tell you what, I got an email from them yesterday or the day before, and I got so excited thinking, oh, this is it. All they were asking me to do was to put the link for people to apply on my Facebook page. So I was a bit miffed. I thought there was a job. I think Joe relaxes the sewist, said Debbie. It's different sewing at home that is on the TV. Tell me about it, Bernadette. I'd love you on there, but you'd have to hold back from helping. No, that's the problem. I would be helping them all. Are you volunteering to present, John? You'd be brilliant. Thank you, Margaret. You'd be great on that show, says Vida. Thank you. Joe's really funny. I think this trio of presenters are so much better for BBC One. Oh, there you go. How are they practicing at home? I thought they spent 10 weeks in a hotel. Yes, but they've got, not at home, but they've got a practice room next door. They've got all the machines next door, all safe, so they can rehearse, practice all week long, or however long they've got between episodes. I think they're doing the episodes a bit closer together this time, but they are staying in a hotel. Or they were. It's all been filmed, isn't it? I can't see the point of having a comedian on, says Maria. I like the fact that, I love Noel Fielding and I loved Sandy Toksvig on the baking one, but you don't need a comedian, do you? Oh no, Lisa, don't start a petition. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Princess Productions don't like it when you do that. Is it? Oh no, it's Love Productions, I think, isn't it? Oh no, I can't bear Matt Lucas, says Karen. There you go. Say it as it is. That would be so good, John, if you were on the show. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? What a cheek, says Jane. Pam Minnie Harney says you'd be too tempted to help them. I would. Please present the song. Oh, Margaret, I think I might say please. It's not a matter of me going along saying, I'll do it now. It doesn't work like that. Adam's a lovely contestant. Julie Velasco says hello. Yes, John. I'd love you to be on it. You'd be wonderful. What a letdown, John, about the email. I know, Sandra. I saw it come up. Now you see when something comes through and I was like, oh, this is it. Judith, late today. Oh, Judith, send our love to your mum. Heather, I agree. Matt has ruined the great British. Yeah, wasn't there a petition last year? It wasn't a petition. Somebody wrote to Love Productions and they sent a really weird message back. The new venue for the sewing bee seems much bigger. Have they got more space? Yes, they have. It's a much, much bigger space. Kirst says, I love Joe. He seems to and then it stops. So I don't know what that was going to say, Kirsty. They should really do an after show like Bake Off. Yes, I've said that. I'd be happy to do that one. I'd be happy to do the after show, which is how this started, isn't it, really? Claire said, a show like you do in the BBC Two would be great, similar to Your Fired for The Apprentice. Yes, Claire, we tried. That's why we started this last year. Oh, Donna preferred Mel and Sue. Mandy says, I don't mind Joe, but why have a comedian to present it? Well, it's like, I like Alan Carr, but why is he doing an interior show? And why is Mel doing a quilting podcast and things like that? Jackie Lewis, there you are. I wonder where you were. Would love to see you on Sewing Bee. Sandra says they had a historian on again this week. I miss it when they had those on regularly. Oh, no, I like that bit because I didn't know the bit about Queen Elizabeth making everyone wear a hat. Even I didn't know that. Anne says, it would be lovely, John, if you were on Sewing Bee, but how would we cope without you on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Would I be able to do both? No, I wouldn't. Well, next summer, hopefully we won't be in like a lockdown, will we? Oh, hang on. So Lisa says, oh goodness, I'd never do it really, babe. I don't know what that was, what we said. I love Joe. I think he helps put them at their ease and he's lovely when they're upset. Well, I would be as well, Kirsty. I would be. Andrea says, Unpicked with John Scott has a great ring to it. Thank you. Leslie says, love the historian bit. No, I like the bit with more information. They do need an after show. That's it, Ian. I agree. I totally agree. So then Adam came third and second. So he's obviously, every week now, he's in the top bracket, isn't he? He's in the top bracket. Then Lorato, oh, I did feel so. Did you know Joe's shoes matched his top? Yes, I did. But there was a strange outfit because he had skinny jeans, not skinny jeans, skinny trousers on, didn't he? That's what I mean. I don't think he's got a stylist. Anyway, Lorato, I liked her cap, but it had gaps in it and holes and it wasn't symmetrical. The jacket didn't really work. The back wings did. The halter knit bit did, but it was all open at the back. And then obviously her final one just didn't work, did it? Wouldn't it be nice if the fashion designer, at least someone with a good sewing knowledge on each week, to present, yes, or a guest judge. I think there should be a guest judge. Oh no, because I'd only be on once then, wouldn't I? Right, so then Catherine sort of, it was very much in the background today, wasn't she? So she did the green tweed. What have I written here? Oh yeah, they weren't lined up. Her sections weren't lined up, were they? Then, you see, she came 4th and 9th, so she must be quite low down now, mustn't she? She did the ribbon dress, and then, she did the tweed parka. Yeah, we've said that, Jackie. Wonder why they're all having with all the snaps. Marina, you've missed 40 minutes, my love. Cousin Susan says, felt sorry for Laratu. She must have been so frustrated herself. Oh no, that's why they cry, I think, isn't it? Because it's quite intense, isn't it? I really liked Andrew's jacket. It was nice, wasn't it, Teresa? Was nice. Then we had Catherine. Right, I've done Catherine. No, and Catherine's shirt sleeves were too short, weren't they? Right, hang on. Joe Carter said, I think the pattern challenge 1 week needs to be a toy. Yeah, Joe, get you in. Get one of your toys on. Jackie, I couldn't understand that. Right, yeah. Have I missed anything? Loads, says Lisa. What did you think of Joe's top, Marina? Don't ask Marina fashion questions. Marina thinks embroidered jeans and cowboy boots are the latest fashion. Mandy says, I noticed the BBC seem to be getting names. Oh, no, it's true. It's true. It's all about getting bums on seats. So they are doing a lot of... Yes, exactly. I said that. I love Alan Carr, but why is he on... He was brilliant. I think Alan Carr should take over from Zoe Ball on The Breakfast Show, personally. He was brilliant on The Breakfast Show. I've just watched Great Big Show B, says Bernie. Hello, John Scott and all. Jean says, I didn't know about denim and the no, exactly, comes from Neem, Neem of Neems, exactly. Catherine, do you think Catherine's a dark horse, Margaret? I think she might go next week. I would have been in tears too if I'd known I could do a lot better. Oh no, Lisa loves Marina then. There you go, Marina, you got a fan. Pauline says, which portion of the show was guidance how to do things correctly? I agree. I said that though to Fiona today and she went, oh, that'd be boring, John. End of conversation. Right, so I think Catherine could be one of the ones who might be unsafe next week. Rafe said his model had the same measurement as him. Yeah, he didn't. The model was buff, wasn't he? Garment of the week was spot on. Yes, it was, Bernie. Jackie says, I think they should put 2 people out every 2 weeks to give them more of a chance if they've had a bad week. Yeah, but that takes away from... It's like a singing show. If you have a bad week, you're out, don't you? I didn't like Alan Carr, but since he's been on the design show, he's grown on me, says Donna. I think Alan Carr is, as he gets a bit older, he's getting better. Marina says, horrible top. Nothing wrong with scuffy jeans and boots. So Damien. Right, I think Damien's a dark horse. Like someone said earlier, he's all right on the things he can practice, but the things that he hasn't practiced, he's not very good at. You know, so he hadn't lined up his peak at all on his hat, had he? His hat was a mess. Then his transformation was... his transformation was quite... I wouldn't say it was brilliant, but it was very good because it had the side button fastening with the red and the blue, didn't he? Ralph, yes, he did say that. He obviously thinks he's chunkier than he is. I'm not a fan of Catherine. Something odd about her. Not sure. Now, I'm not allowed to say that, Lisa, but I can see what you're saying. So, and then Damien's, oh, now, how did Damien, he extended his yoke. He did all that thing on the cowboy in the needle cord. Needle cord's not the easiest fabric to work with. It was too big for the model. Didn't fit the model. He does rush, Jackie. Didn't fit the model, but he did a really good job. Yeah, I know, Barbara. I know it was, wasn't it? Nicholas says Damien's quite good, but nerves seem to make him rush me. No, I think it's like that blokey thing. Is I can do this, I can do this. Brian says, we love our bedazzled jackets and Daisy Dukes here in New Hampshire. I didn't see you in a bedazzled jacket, Brian. Don't forget the cowboy boots. Adam seems the most consistent with all the projects he does, doesn't he, Cousin Susan? Which is why I think he'll be in the final. That's big words, isn't it, for episode 3. The lady who came second on the designer show comes from Castleford. Oh, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch the show because I didn't like it. Damien is a fab guitar player. He plays gypsy jazz. Do you know him, Sazzy? Do you know him? Sue says same on ITV. You'd think they only have 2 or 3. Oh, don't get me started about the same presenters doing over. And I don't mean just that I want their jobs, but there's so many good presenters out there. And why it's the same faces over and over and over and over again. I like Damien's jacket, says Barbara. Lisa says, I'm late. His cap was badly cut, then he rushed it. Damien, he did indeed. Right, Safari. So she did the blue tweed hat. She came 5th, so she came halfway up the class. Then her transformation was rubbish, like a gym slip dress. She came 10th, didn't she, with that? But then, of course, she redeemed herself with that amazing jacket for her design challenge. Emma says, sorry, getting the husband to put eyelets on a dress for me. Were they really models? They couldn't post toffee? No, that's what I'm saying, Emma. I think they might have just got friends of friends in to do that. Sazzy says, Adam, Serena and Raf for the final. Oh, I sort of agree. Jean says, Catherine makes me smile. Oh, no, Jean, isn't that nice? I like it, the fact that we all like different people. Shirley says, I'm going to have to start making notes on the night because when we're chatting, I can't remember what's happened. That's what I do, look. That's what I do, Shirley, because otherwise... Oh, Jan, forgot you were live at 4, watching you on Sewing Street replay. Oh, that's all right, Jan. It's a good show today, Jan. So many demonstrations, I can't tell you. Damien isn't the best sewer. No, I agree with that. But he has no fear, just seems to go for it. Did a good job with the jacket. He did. He's obviously got skills because he makes things nicely, doesn't he, when he knows what he's doing. Sazzy says my dad knows him. They played the same jazz nights. Oh, very nice. Right. Oh, hang on. I missed a couple of messages there. No, that's fine. Jackie just went love. Thank you, Jackie. Love you too. Right. So Fari, we've done Fari. There was something else I was going to say about what was on the back of here. Why didn't they give them walking feet? They'd have done so much better with the cap, wouldn't they? If they'd had had a walking foot on their machine. And can't remember who's who either. June says you should flash up pictures of them. I can't remember which name goes with which face. Oh, sorry. I'll get pictures next week and I'll do that. Catherine says I've been listening, but forgot to have. Oh, got to go for a lateral test. All okay. Oh, that's good, Catherine. Shirley, I make notes on the night and then have to rewatch the next morning. Karen says, Damien does irritate me a little. Oh, Karen. You're quite controversial, aren't you, Karen from Wigan? He doesn't read the instructions, but I should cheer him on as he's from my hometown. I sound posher than him. No, you've got the same accent, haven't you? I'm only joking. Sorry, gotta go. See you later, Tumbledown. Lynn says, me too. Oh, about making notes. Jan said, a lot of those jackets didn't hang well. No, they didn't, Jan. They didn't. Sorry, John was doing my daughter's laundry. Sandra said, Carlos, they'll never learn if you keep doing their laundry. I was shouting at the TV to use a walking foot. There you go, Susan. Brilliant idea about pictures. All right, I'll see what I can do next week. Because using up a lot of ink, can't I? Printing up pictures like that. Right, okay, so Andrew. Oh, now, he'd made a hat before, hadn't he? Oh, no, he doesn't agree. He doesn't read the patterns, does he? Andrew said he'd made the hat before. Perhaps walking feet were in the sewing drawer waiting to be used. Or, if you look at the machines, they're not very advanced, are they? Maybe they didn't have walking feet. Or maybe they don't know what a walking foot is. Before I started at sewing quarter, I'd never seen a rotary cutter, let alone a walking foot. So, Andrew's hat should have been better, as he's made them before, because he said he was at an advantage, and he came 7th. A lot of talent this year, but some of them get into the final challenge before they produce their best sewing. Yes, exactly. Then he did. You see, he came quite low down this week, Andrew. He came 7th and 8th. Yeah, I didn't like it. It's a weird. He did that skirt out of the sleeve heads, didn't he? They don't seem to use gadgets to help unless I missed that bit. Maybe they don't show it. Raf and Adam are consistent. Most of the others are up and down. They are, Caroline. Sheila says, hi, John. Love sewing bee, but wish they'd give the sewers time to read the patterns before they choose the fabric. And yes, exactly, because they go straight to haberdashery, don't they? They are between houses, no washer. All right, I'll let you off, Sandra Scarlett. I thought you were just spoiling her. That's absolutely fine. You didn't need to explain it to me, by the way. But I liked Andrew's final jacket. He nearly messed the whole thing up, didn't? Fate worse than death, saying you've done something before. Yes, I know, Lisa. I'd go and go, oh, I've never done this before. That's a good idea. Add a photo to your comments, then I'll know who you're talking about. Okay, I don't know how. I can't add a photo here, can I? I'd be changing it all the time every time we talked about someone. I thought Esme was mean pulling the button off his cap. Adam was slicing some of his pattern whilst using his rotary cutter. Oh, was he? Debbie says, if you say you're good at making something, it always goes wrong. I agree. It's like when you say, oh, I love it here, and then something goes wrong, doesn't it? Claudia says, they seem to have a zip foot or a button foot. So walking foot must be there. Maybe they don't know how to use it. No, maybe. Mandy says, Serena was my favourite from week 1. Understated, calm. It's because she's trained to be a doctor, isn't it? And her sewing seems precise. Must be something about people in the medical profession. Yeah, considering Claire won last year. Yeah. Donna says, I get their pictures and write their names on so I know what they're talking about. Right, so then we moved on to Rebecca. Rebecca's makeup was a bit, I shouldn't say, but Rebecca's makeup was a bit odd, wasn't it? Debbie says, love listening to your views. Love you, John. Thank you, Debbie. We'll have to get you on Celebrity Sewing Bee. I don't know if I'd be allowed to, would I? Because all the people that go on there aren't people who sew, like Denise Van Outen and La Vivienne and people like that. Jean says, yes, Andrew's jacket was good. It was, wasn't it? Do you remember the woman last year, I think, that was overconfident about kids' clothes and hers came last? Yes. Was that not the Therese? Was that not Therese last year that said that? She always did her grandchildren's clothes and she came bottom. Yeah, I think it was Therese. So Rebecca, she came 6 and 6. She did 2 blue cap made of 2 blues. She did the crossover. Oh, that was weird. Wasn't it that crossover dress with the things going across the boobs? And then she did, I liked her raglan jacket. The camouflage raglan jacket was very, very neat, I thought. Really, really nice. Then Adina. Now, Adina seems to be somebody who gets into a right flap about something. They do. Claudia, they did 2 Celebrity Sewing Bees at Christmas because Denise Van Outen was on it and people like that. And a comedian. And then that one that's in all the comedy shows. She was in 4 Weddings. Yes, it was Teresa. It was, wasn't it? Teresa. It was Jean. Right, so Adina. So, you see, she came 9th and 7th. She was very near the bottom, wasn't she? But it's just her main jacket saved her, didn't it? So in her grey tweed hat, it had holes in it. Black. Oh, she used black thread, didn't she? They used black thread. The half and half hat. You haven't got to that one yet, Julie. It was weird, wasn't it? I think that's because she hasn't done any design before. Love the raglan, but the cross dress, very odd. Wasn't it, Andrea? I know. So Adidas, that was her top. And then she did this. Oh, now, very unusual, the striped top she did. Do you think previous contestants have been better? No, I think their sewing skills are good. I just think they've just got to settle into it. Rebecca seems to be lost amongst them all. I always forget about her. She didn't look very well, did she, this week? I can't remember anyone's name this time. It's only week 3, D. It's only week 3. Maybe a board of photos to put behind you and you can point at them. Honestly, I'll have a go, but I'm a bit busy this week. I'll see what I can do. Oops, missed that. Yeah, they did 2, Claudia, over Christmas. They did 1, I think it was on Christmas Eve, and 1 on New Year's Eve or something like that. It was in this place they're in now. That was the first time there. Jean says, yes, terrible thread mistake. That was Adina using the black thread for her top stitching, wasn't it? Only do that if you're really, really confident about your top stitching. Yeah, the sewing was bad, wasn't it, Lisa Lee? Adina did well with the stripy and brocade dress. It was unusual, though, wasn't it? I don't know if I'd say well. She came 7th with it, but it was different, wasn't it? But then, as Esme said, why did you put those 2 white straps there? They were odd, weren't they? Then we've got Raf, who came 1st and 3rd. So he's obviously, June, busy. You, John, I know. So he came top for his hat. I think, well, first of all, it was a clever move using Patrick's fabric, wasn't it? I mean, maybe you didn't know it was Patrick's fabric, but very clever and very well cut with all the placing of the checks and everything like that. And also the fact that his cover button was also quartered as well. That was very, very clever. That's attention to detail, which is why I think his job working in film, he doesn't work in costume, doesn't make costumes, because he's only been sewing, hasn't he, since lockdown. He's only been working since lockdown, sewing since lockdown, but he works in costume. Little faces on lollipop pop sticks. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I'll get Marion, Alison, Adam to Marion to make me some tulips with their faces on. Then Raf did the oh yeah, it was cinched in. It was a cinched in top, wasn't it, for and dress in the blue and the tartan for the transformation challenge. Rafi's good, says cousin Susan. And then he did the green and denim. Oh yeah, there's a shame. Oh, she lost her thread. I didn't see that bit, Jan. I didn't see her lose the thread. Isn't it funny how if you only watch it once, you miss these things? But surely someone in the haberdashery would have had grey thread. Anyway, Rafe's top would have been lovely. Raf, I could call him Rafe like Rafe Fiennes. Raf's top would have been lovely if it had fitted. It was just too big. Oh, Raf is my tip to win, says June. Karen says you need to paddle with each face on, then you can lift one. All right. I'll see what I can do. I think they should raise Patrick Grant with you. You and Esme. I'd love to work with Esme. I'd really love to work with Esme. I think she's fantastic, isn't she? I think Raf is doing really well. I can't believe he only started sewing in lockdown. He only started sewing Sharon in lockdown, so he's brilliant. But he does work in costume, so he's around fabrics and things like that and colour. How did he get the size wrong? Well, no, because he said that he was the same size as him, wasn't he? John, if you were judging, you'd be strict. Or you'd feel sorry for them. I know. I think John needs an assistant to help him prep. Nobody's allowed in the house yet, though, are they? So I can't. Claire says, I have to watch it twice. Oh, there you go. I've only just watched it now because last night was so stupid. I was there with my pad like this to make things at 8 o'clock, thinking it started at 8 o'clock. I have to be in bed by 8:30. Could be an all-male final this year. No, because I think Serena will be there. I think Serena will definitely be in the final. So Raf, yeah, and then last right now, I didn't understand Serena's hat either. This half dark blue, this half pale blue. That I didn't understand. So maybe her design may let her down, but her work is like spot on, isn't it? You could form a bubble. What would somebody just to make my lollipops and stand behind me holding the lollipops up? Donna loves Esme. I think Esme and I've got a very similar background career-wise. No, get rid of Esme and have me and Patrick. No, that wouldn't work. That definitely wouldn't work. Then Serena did the cap sleeve. Now, yeah, how? I've written when she won the transformation challenge, I put, what? With loads of question marks on it. But I did like what she says. I will volunteer to pop over and help you, John, when I'm allowed. Dee, you're miles away. Whereabouts are you, Dee? But she did say something lovely, which Fiona talked about on my show today. She said that she's transformation challenge has made her realise that you've just got to let go and have fun. So maybe she'll get more and more. What's it later? Serena matched her pockets up so well on the. I didn't like that. Well, I like the fabric, but not for utility jacket. Anyway, and then her last one. Oh yeah, the jacket we just talked about, the lovely teal. Yeah, I like the fabric, but I didn't like it in a utility jacket. Also, it was too big. It didn't fit him. It was too big for him. I also don't like. I'm like Esme. I don't like the pockets being matched. Esme seems very reserved, but every now and then it's a little. I think she's not. I think she's a bit naughty. Now Lisa Lee thinks the pocket matching was good. It was good, but I'm with Esme. I would rather see the pocket. Oh, just down the M40. Okay then. I don't know how I'm going to make these lollipop things. I have to look into this. It was the sweets in the pocket that made her one. I don't think Esme will be swayed by some cheap sweets, do you? But she did come second in one and first in the next one, and her geometric jacket will have been high up there. So I think you'd fit in so well. The banter will be hilarious. I think we should. No, I don't think they like petitions and things like that, Joan. They won't even know who I am. That's it, because it's all the producers and the researchers will be young kids who won't remember me from this morning. I definitely won't see me. Well, they might know me on Saying Street because that's why they sent me an email, I suppose. So I reckon Raf. So how many are in the final? Is it 3 or 4? I think Esme's a little minx on the quiet. She loves a sexy outfit. She does, doesn't she, Mandy? She does. So I'm saying Adam, Raf, Serena, And I'm not sure if it'll be Damien or Fari. Shirley says, here, Joanne. What did Joanne say, Shirley Morel? Just A4 photocopies will do. Yeah, no, but they need to be a bit smaller because I can't be lifting up A4 photocopies like this all the time, can I? I'll work it out. Love Esme, says Bernie. Right, hang on. Lisa Lee thinks you need and tidy sewer. Anne says, sat in a caravan in Embo in Scotland, just chilling and enjoying the sea view. Oh, how lovely must that be, Anne? Pam Minihani says it's usually 3 in the final. So Cousin Susan says, Adam, Raf for sure. You're not sure that Serena's going to be there, are you? I agree. Adam and Raf in the final, both are good. Yeah, there you go, Sandra. I agree with you. Maybe it's Adina. Maybe Adina will pull through for the final. I don't think it'll be Rebecca. I don't think it'll be Andrew. Don't think it'll be Catherine. I think Catherine might go next week. Don't think it'll be Damien, maybe. Well, we'll see, won't we? Oh, there you go. Rafe, Serena, Adam. I agree with Pam Minihani. There you go. Joe said, I agree with that. The thing is, all that has to happen is they just have to have one bad week. That's it then, isn't it? I think the pockets could have been piped with a contrast colour. Ema, they're pushed for time anyway, so put piping in there. Lisa agrees, I'm presuming with my thing. You need little photos of them on lolly sticks, John. Thank you. Can you make me some then? Did you like the May Martin who was there before? I didn't watch her. I didn't watch it before then. I didn't watch it that back then. Someone can come from almost nowhere now. Yes, Margaret, they can. And I'm all for the underdog. I'm all for an underdog coming through. I reckon they know who you are. Who in the sewing world doesn't? Oh, Joan. Didn't Esme show a photo last time on the back of a motorbike? Yeah, she did, Vida. I think she's a bit of a... Well, she couldn't work in theatre and costume, not be a minx, really, could she? Apparently, Esme makes something like in the green room during the series and wears it near the end of the run. All you need to do is stick a photo on a table tennis bat. Oh, yeah, I've got 10 table tennis bats in the other room. Who was that? Carol. Lintuit loved May Martin. Who was I talking to the other day? And they said they liked her. Oh, bye, Shirley Merrill. What's for tea? Is it asparagus soup today? I can't even pop round, can I? Andrea said, I think that Damien will make a silly mistake. Will cost him place. I agree as well. He'll be too cocky one week, won't he? Lollipops with their faces stuck on the top would be funny. I mean, good. Susan says, glove poppets. Oh, yeah, I'll knit them. Shall I knit them? I'll do that before next Thursday. Jan says, the guy with the buck teeth is a duck. You can't say that, Jan. That's Adam. You can't say that. With a lovely smile, you meant to say. Think he'll sneak up on the rails. Dee said, would you like me to have a go at the photos? No. Don't worry. I'll have a go. Sew the faces on a banner. I don't know how I'd hang it up, though, Sandra. A good afternoon, Lynn Tuition. I think that means, let's say Lynn Tuit, isn't it? You're going to be inundated with faces on lollipop sticks. No, please don't send me faces on lollipop sticks. I'll try and do them myself on my day off. No, I'm not doing glove puppets. Straws. I don't think I've got any straws even downstairs. I'll sort it out. Didn't Esme design punk gear? Yes, she did. And she's done pink glitter suits for pop stars and all sorts of things. She's done loads. She's done absolutely loads. Right, it's 5 o'clock. I need to go and make my dinner because I've got to be up. I've got to prep tomorrow's show. I've got to be up again at 4:30 in the morning. Be careful what you wish for, says Claire. So now remember, next week we're back to 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursdays. Oh, May was lovely, says Margaret. When you've got a minute, make lifelike dolls for each contestant. Oh, yes, of course I'll do that. So I had to feed the animals, says Princess. What are you talking about, lollipops? They want me to do lollipops faces. So when I'm talking about somebody, I hold it up and they know who I'm talking about. You make me laugh. For each suggestion gets pics more funny. Yeah, thank you, Claudia. Thank you. Adam does need to grow his colour out of his hair. Oh, is he got colouring on his hair? Print them. Hannah, there is no photocopier at Sewing Street. Friendly description. Yeah, I know what you meant, Jan. There's not a photocopier. I've got a photocopier. I'll just have to do it. And I've got to go. You've got to go. Remember, I'm on Sewing Street Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday afternoon, we're back for our chat along on a Sunday afternoon. And then next Thursday, 10 a.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. Not 11. 10 a.m. June, thank you. 10 a.m. next Thursday for the sewing bee. Spoon, says June. Yes. Jean says, use spoons. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Listen, it's my pleasure. It's my absolute pleasure. So you all take care of yourself. You all have a lovely... Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning on Stone Street, because I'll be there live from Redditch at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's Emma Bradford and Jane Green off tomorrow. Dee-Sub brightened up her afternoon. That's very kind of you. Bye, says Vida. You always make me smile. Thank you. I've got your picture down there, Vida. It still hasn't gone on the wall. It's against the wall. 20 a.m. next Thursday. 20? No, 10. 10 a.m. next Thursday. Anne Bentley says, yay, everyone. I'll be there watching Jane Green off tomorrow. I hope she shows how to work on linen. I'm having trouble. Oh, Anne, try and, if you can message in. Brian says, thanks, loves this tonight. Well, daytime for you. Yeah, well, it's only 5 o'clock here. 5 o'clock. Jax says bye. Bye, Jax. So I'll see you Sewing Street tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah, Brian. I'm hoping we get there. In October. Did you suppose you were supposed to be at the big WI meeting? Yes, Jackie. I was meant to be at that last year. Last year, that was. I'm quite glad it got cancelled. They wanted to give me a talk on... They wanted me to give a talk on upcycling. It's not me, is it? I'm more liberty and, gorgeous fabrics. Anyway, bye, everyone. Have a lovely week. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Sewing Street. I'll see you Sunday afternoon here at 4. And I'll see you next Thursday for a great British Sewing Bee chat. Oh, Jean can't come on Sunday. Go and see her daughter. It's her birthday. Jan says bye-bye. Have a good evening. I'm only going to eat and go to bed, Jan. And watch Secret Life of the Zoo. Wendy says bye-bye. Right, okay. I'll see you later. I've got to go. Got to cook my dinner. Got to get the oven on for my roasted vegetables. Sandra Scala says, see you tomorrow morning, John. Bet those two ladies keep you in line. They will do. They all do. They all do. Bye, says Claudia. See you in the morning. Take care. Right, I'm going to press the button now. Otherwise, I'll never, ever leave. Thank you, John. See you in the morning. Thank you. Great week on Sewing Street. You're more than welcome, Kathy. Right. I am going... thanks, John. Look forward to seeing the heads on sticks. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Brian says you can stay with us if you like. We can't all fit into your house. You've only got 2 bedrooms, haven't you, Brian? Was that a 2-bedroomed house you bought? You see, I can't share with any of them. Joan, take care. I'll see you soon. I'm going to press the button. Lots of love. Bye.